YouTube, Frosty here, the IPA guy, where we try all the best IPAs from around the country, and we give them a score from 1 to 10. Today's recommendation comes from Glenn Gabbitts from Bucksport, Maine, recommending the Arrogant Bastard from Stone Brewery in San Diego, California. Full disclosure, a little bit of a problem here, people. A couple things today. Had a really bad day. We're going to talk about that in a second, but this one is not an IPA. And you know what? I went through the recommendations today, took the first one off the top. It was this one, didn't even check it. It's just, it's not an IPA, people. And I'm, Frosty the IPA guy, not Frosty the Ale guy, not Frosty the Brettanomyces guy, not Frosty the Porter guy, not Frosty the Sour guy. It's Frosty the IPA guy. Anyway, it's in the bank. Got it ready, and we're just gonna do we're gonna do it. We're gonna call it a special bonus review of the Arrogant Bastard Ale from Stone Brewery. So anyway, today, let's give this a pour, a sniff, a sip, and a score, and see what we think. Just having a bad day, people. I have this dog. It's a Tibetan Mastiff. Not my first choice of breed for sure. I won it in a poker game. Never should have called those aces full. But it is what it is. Lessons learned, people. And it's a big problem. That dog will only eat broiled salmon. So I took him to the vet, took a ferry over into the city. I have a very nice Chinese veterinarian named Dr. Feng. My Tibetan Mastiff, by the name, his kind of funny. His name is Wang Chung. But took him to the vet, and the whole time, taking out the thing, he's trying to examine him, just growled at him the whole time. Didn't solve the thing. Had to put him back and take him back. So no problem solved today, people, with the dog. So a little bit upset about that. A dog that only eats broiled salmon. Well, that's not good. Anyway, so I'm not having a good day. Dog problems, ale problems, just, it is what it is. But you know what? I'm going to be fair. I'm going to be fair to Stone Brewery. I've done some reviews from them in the past. They make some pretty good beers. I'm in the IPA game. It's a fair game. It's an honorable game. It's a man's game. This is not an IPA, but you know what? I'm going to consider this a bonus review. I'm not going to get upset. Just going to do it. We're going to give it an honest, fair score. So, first of all, the color. I'm not sure what that is, people. Frosty's used to the gold IPAs. This is very dark amber. Not quite sure what it is, but let's give it a sniff and check the aroma and see what we think. Okay, not bad. It's very, very roasty, very smoky, very, very, very malty. Frosty's not big into the malty beers. Frosty likes dry IPAs, dry, gold, West Coast IPAs. That's the wheelhouse for Frosty. But again, Frosty has one of the best palates in the world. So for beer in general, so we're going to give it the fair deal today. We're going to give it a fair and honest assessment. Okay. Take off your IPA hat, Frosty, and just, you know what? Just give it the real deal. What is it? Color, strange, very malty, very dark. Aroma, very, very, very malty, a little bit roasty, a little bit smoky, but let's give it a taste and see what we think. We're gonna give it a beer score, people. Just a score for beer. So, it's it's pretty good. It's a pretty good beer. It's very, very. This is not for the faint of heart, people. This is not for the faint of heart. I can see how a lot of people would not like this beer. However, it's a very good beer. It's a big one. It's a big beer. It's very malty. A lot going on, a lot of mouthfeel. Very bitter finish, extremely bitter finish. I love bitter finishes, and this one has a extremely bitter finish. Very nice smooth beginning. Very malty. Not big in the malts, but not real big in the real big malty mouthfeels. But this one is pretty good. We're gonna give it a score. We're just gonna give this one a general beer score for beer, solid beer drinking people that love good beer. And this is a good beer. Again, not for the faint of heart. It's a very big beer, but for those who can handle it, let's give it the real deal. Okay. That's not gonna lie. That's a good beer. That is good. It's different, very malty, but it's very well balanced. It's very roasty, very smoky, very bitter finish, very nice. It's not going to be the eights, but it's going to be a good score. It's going to be a good score for a beer. I did a bonus review in Cedar City, Utah. That was not good. That was terrible. It was, it is what it is. This one is it's going to be a good score. Not going to be the eights. Not going to be the eights. This is going to be, it's not quite going to be, it's just out of the eights. This is going to be a 7.9. That's review.